as Pac Ortega and his team take on the team of Jack Calloway and the individuals that he has on his team. Lots of individuals in this matchup as Pac Ortega begins to make his way out. There you see Houston Hendricks, El Valdivia, Prince Lee, and the team leader, Pac Ortega. Pac Ortega definitely taking a look at some individuals here that have had some, well, questionable tactics here in Texas Contender Series. Ortega did mention to me that him and Prince Lee are preparing for a toxic tour. And when I asked about what the toxic tour entailed,
is that like a Britney Spears thing?
I don't know. I asked and they told me I wasn't toxic enough to know.
Trent, I know enough about your past to know that you're plenty toxic. So I'm not quite sure what Pac Ortega is thinking here.
Shut up, Dan.
I don't like it when it comes back at you, huh? Quite the motley crew we have in the ring. But they're going to be going 4-on-4 with this crew compiled by Jack Calloway,
Axe Manson, Travis Cuddy, Calico, and the X Factor, Jack Calloway. Becoming one of the most highly crowd favorites in Jack Calloway, leading his team. Of Axe Manson, another individual becoming a quick crowd favorite. Travis Cuddy making his Texas Contender Series debut. And the masked man Calico, who we've seen in action in Turbo Rumbles and in a, well, losing effort against the Guardian. This motley crew of individuals, I guess this motley crew of 8 individuals in this matchup here. We could very well see mat technicians, high-flying action.
See, this is what I love about Texas Contender Series, Trent. You never know what you're going to see. You never know what kind of pairings and matchups. I mean,
the match very well, Dan, could be a melting pot of everything you could possibly see here at Texas Contender Series.
And not only that, you got a lot of big egos in the ring. I mean, take a look at this one team. You got Pac Ortega, El Valdivia. We know all about Houston Hendricks, and we certainly know about Prince Lee. And on the other side, you know, you got Jack Calloway, who's been really tearing it up here at TCS. Axe Manson, huge fan favorite. And Calico and Cuddy, they really got something to prove, Travis Cuddy and Calico tonight.
Yeah, Travis Cuddy, the newcomer here, just began his wrestling career this past January, so still relatively fresh in the sport, only 8 months in. And you want to speak of egos, Dan. I don't know if there's an ego quite as big as that man right there in Pac Ortega.
The word isn't big, Trent. The word is warranted. That ego is warranted. He's gone toe-to-toe with some of the best in Texas. He looks better every single time I see him. And look at his hair. I know that's
quickly finding a way out, tagging in Prince Lee, and we know these two individuals have no love lost for one another as Lee takes a boot to the face, and the rookie up top, high flying, my goodness!
Oh my God!
You see the height from Cuddy up top as Lee quickly gets out, and now Valdivia in, the 20-year-old kid, quickly establishing himself here in this 8-man tag contest. big high side suplex drop on the back of the head.
How do you make fans at the Houston Premier Arena? Travis Cuddy has done his tape study.
Travis
he knows
Cuddy.
what the people want.
And now holding up Valdivia, cross body for Calico. Only a 2 count. Travis Cuddy hitting the rodeo, that double foot step on the back of Valdivia.
And
which
all of a sudden, this place is on fire. This is electric.
Calico using some of the lucha background there. Springboarding off the middle rope as Valdivia quickly tags in Houston Hendricks. And there's a chop to the chest from Calico. Now looking to tightrope walk. Oh, using the ropes as a trampoline, but quickly got pulled down by Hendricks and now just putting the boots to him.
Hey, that's ring awareness from Houston Hendricks. That's the prowess of this young upstart.
And Hendricks going right at the opposite corner. And now the referee, trying to keep Manson out of the ring, allows Prince Lee to take advantage. And backbreaker on Calico, followed up with a knee to the head.
Axe Manson can't control his rage on the outside.
And you saw Prince Lee just imitating a tag. The referee didn't see it, but I guess he heard it. And it's established Prince Lee is now the legal man in this contest as he takes the boots to Calico. Oh, Calico in a bad spot right now. And a full Nelson hold from Prince Lee. And now Ortega standing atop the middle rope. Oh, dropping down. Oh, and a finger poke, a fake out by Ortega.
A perfectly acceptable low-risk maneuver from Pac Ortega there.
Oh.
Low risk, but effective.
Effective is that drop right there on the back of cover, and only two.
Pac Ortega knows how to make that money. And he knows he doesn't have to do anything flashy.
Well,
all his flash is on the top of his head.
I was trying to get a word with Ortega before the show about how he came about picking this team. He didn't say anything to me and just walked away.
I thought you were going to ask him about Rogaine.
No.
Calico can't make it to his team. Might get a sunset flip here. Just a 2 count on Pac Ortega. That could have been...
Oh, Calico diving to make a tag to Calloway, and Ortega quickly tagging out to Prince Lee. Ortega wants no part of Jack Calloway in this matchup. You know, Dan, these two individuals, Calloway and Ortega, have a street fight scheduled this Saturday down in San Angelo at Ram Jam. And Ortega wants no part of the X Factor and is leaving the rest of his team to try and take out Calloway in this matchup and soften him up before Saturday.
That's smart maneuvering. You know, you're gonna want to watch Ram Jam Saturday night from San Angelo, Texas, right here on IWTV, New Texas Pro Wrestling. We have a hell of a card prepared. If we make it, because it's the end of times, Trent.
We can only hope at this point. We still have yet to find out what the end of times means. Hopefully it doesn't mean the end of us. But right now...
Might be the end of Jack Calloway.
It might be the end of his chest right there as Houston Hendricks chopping away and now stomping away at it. Now tags in Valdivia. Calloway desperately needs to find a way out of this corner. Valdivia now tags in Lee. And Dan, I must say, the team that I thought with the biggest ego in this matchup doing very well working in tandem here so far.
Because they're all champing at the bit to get a piece of Jack Calloway. They've seen his success here on Texas Contender Series, and they want to make a statement. Think about it. You take out Jack Calloway, hell, you take out Axe Manson or any of the greenhorns here on their team, that's definitely going to start setting you apart. You want to get the matchmaker's eyes on you, that's how you do it.
Attention diverted, and the team of Team Pac, if you will. Oh, Manson took no kindness to that. And now the referee with his attention diverted once more. Houston Hendricks, Prince Lee, and El Valdivia just absolutely destroying Calloway.
They did their scouting. They know Axe Manson has that short fuse.
Oh, a cannonball into the corner on Calloway. And Calloway now 2 count. My goodness, in a bad spot right now, desperately reaching over to his corner. Here you see his partners trying to tag in as well. The Pac in a front facelock position, slapping the back of Callaway, those stinging chops. Now just brings Callaway back over to the corner, his own corner, tags in Hendricks. Both individuals have him locked up. Now sitting him on the top rope.
I am just loving the chutzpah of this Pac Ortega team.
Houston Hendricks looking to make a high impact move here, looking for a vertical suplex out of the corner. Jack Callaway putting a stop to it, finding a counter. And a headbutt from Callaway sends Hendricks down to the mat. And Callaway now fighting out of the corner, taking out every individual on the other team.
Somehow Jack Callaway getting out of this predicament. He's perched up top.
Big flying clothesline. As both men are down, this might be the window of opportunity Callaway needs as his team is clapping, cheering him on, and getting the audience into it as they're trying to cheer Callaway into his corner to make a tag.
Get in there, Pac.
Hendricks latches onto the leg of Callaway, trying to hold him back. Callaway trying to fight him off, kicks him off. Callaway tags in Axe Manson.
Oh, no.
The Axeman is in. Double axe handle to Hendricks. Handle the Pac, handle the Lee, and a handle to Valdivia. Axe Manson is on fire.
No.
The flannel is off. Manson coming in, big splash to Ortega in the corner. And the flannel's off again. Coming in hot, like a big cedar tree on Houston Hendricks. Oh, pop-up Samoan drop. Cover, 2. Oh, Valdivia's there to break up the count. As Axe Manson very well could have had this match up. Oh my, and a big high double foot stomp from Cuddy. Oh, the $1 Million Nightmare from Lee. X marks the spot from Callaway onto Lee. And now Ortega and Callaway in the center of the ring. Rear waist lock by Ortega. German release suplex.
A huge preview of what's to come.
The lumber mill. The lumber mill from Manson.
Oh, don't take off any more clothes, Axe.
There's not much left. And now Manson chopped down to Hendricks. Tagging in. Calico.
Calico perched up in the high rent district. Bails on the dive. Houston Hendricks with a big knee to the face of Calico. That kitty is out.
Now Houston Hendricks up top.
I don't think that
Ortega tagged himself in.
I don't think Calico has any more lives.
Well, he may not as Ortega picks up Calico and slams him down cover. And that's it.
I don't know what I was expecting out of that match, but my God, did they deliver. This team of Pac Ortega, Houston Hendricks, Prince Lee, El Valdivia.
Well, as I mentioned, the Toxic Tour from Ortega and Lee, and there you see all 4 individuals, a successful team
I'm feeling
that Pac Ortega
toxic.
put together.
Are you feeling toxic? I'm feeling toxic.
I was told I'm not toxic enough. Ortega riding in high, going into Ram Jam, his street fight with Jack Callaway, and now Callaway standing atop the apron. As his team pulls him away. Team Pac stands tall here tonight. Could this be what we see Saturday at Ram Jam?
Jack Callaway, he wants a piece of Pac.
Absolutely incensed. He wants to go back in there now.